chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laugh. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whips all move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. The traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal platoon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend and get trapped again.
Oh no, don't get trapped again. Let's do this in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. Your time is always time. That's right, to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. It's too much. It really is. Now, do we lose? Yeah, of course we lose. Do we win? You better believe it. And what we're doing is we're actually trading level by level. Granted, not just, on the 1 minute time frame of flipping and flopping. No, we're on the bigger time frame, so we can kind of see what direction it might go in or continue in. And then we trade, and if it reverses, well, then we're kind of already prepared for it because it broke this level to the downside, this level to the downside, this level to the downside. So that's what we do. Right now, the market's not looking too hot. Does that mean Bitcoin's going down? We will find out in just a moment. Nothing too crazy as far as the daily goes. As far as like 20% loss or 20% gains. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Same thing. Very boring. Very boring. Right now, this is showing me that because we had some of these come down, they may have start bouncing right now, and that's why on the 1 hour we see them not down as much. Possible. Well, we'll find out in just a second. All right, so we're gonna do the fear and greed index. Today is a very busy day for me, guys. Very, very busy. Today I have 2 appointments that I have to go to, and I have to run by Walmart too. I had them deliver stuff, and the one item that's led me to buy everything else, they forgot to put it in the bag. I think that's the first time they've ever done it. Normally they'll, say it wasn't, they'll substitute it or just won't give it to me. And I've never really checked before. I just like, oh, okay, whatever. But today I checked and it said that it was delivered, and it's like, no, it wasn't. So, but it was very easy. I just hit refund and they gave me the refund for that item. But now I gotta go to the store for that, which really sucks because that's why I had it delivered, because I didn't want to go to the store. I got that plus 2 places I gotta go, and not looking forward to it. But I gotta load up the car first. All right, moving on. Joe, we don't care about you. I know. Crypto 60 in the greed, down 4% or 4 points. 4 points. Liquidations heat map. Let's see here. Let's go on the 24-hour time frame. Let's see what we see. Oh, and thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. One day, for the love of God, if I don't know what to say after that, but one day I will have double the viewers than I do today. So there's always an upside, because they can always get worse. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 24-hour time frame. We came down, tapped this level, got this liquidity, came down, came up, came down again, higher low, but still, we do have a really nice area of liquidity right here at 38.43 million. Price is 111,814. We have this really nice hotspot up here of 49.53 million. Price 115,267. Now, the only way it can come up here is if the price goes here first and breaks this level, and then also breaks this level. So this is the reason that we trade level by level, because it is impossible for the price to come up here to this without breaking this level. It's that simple, guys. It literally is. A lot of traders make it more difficult than it is, but there's no way we can target this without first breaking this or this. So this break level 1 is a warning that we might break level 2 to go to here. And here's our break level 3. So it's just a warning, 1, 2, 3, boom. Now, could it come down here? It's really close to it. Sure, of course. Could it come down here? Could it come down all the way to almost the yellow? And then, boop. Yep. We've seen that happen before too. But this is what we trade level by level. We have a higher likelihood that the price might go down because, well, it's closer to this than this. We have a higher likelihood that it might come down because, well, we have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, possible lower high. However, it cannot get here unless it breaks this. So that's what we do, level by level. Joe, it can't be that simple. Prove me wrong. And it just makes sense. If you, let's just say, if you have a paper or something underneath your nose and you blow out, well, that paper's going to move. It's cause and effect. The only way Bitcoin can come down here is because it broke a level. The effect is it went lower. Like it literally is like that right there. I mean, you can, let me do another example. Let's say you're very, very thirsty. You cannot quench your thirst unless you drink enough fluids. Cause, well, the effect and the cause, same thing. The effect of you not wanting more fluids is because you drank fluids. Same thing here. Price cannot go down here unless it breaks this level. So there you go. There you go. All right, moving on. I think people don't like the simplicity of my mentorship. I really think that by a lot. Joe, there's no way it can be that easy. My mentor says this, this, and this, and then this and this and this has to happen. And then if this and this, and then it's like a whole combination. So regardless of what happens, they're right. It's the gift of the gab, I guess. For me, I just tell you straight up. I tell you how it is. You know, 1 hour. We have longs getting wrecked, so that means it's coming down. 4 hour, ooh, longs getting wrecked. Oh my gosh. 12 hour, holy smokes, longs getting wrecked. 24 hour, good lord, whole bunch of longs got wrecked. Ouch. Let's go to the chart. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're an experienced trader and you want to help other traders that may not know the questions that you had when you were brand new or, you know, learning, ask me. So it's going to do two things. One, it's going to help out new traders that don't know to ask these questions. And two, it's going to prove not only to you, but to others that I know what I'm talking about. I really do. Do I think I'm the best? Not even. Do I lose? Yeah, of course. But what I do is I give you the reasons for my thought process. And that's the biggest thing. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I thinking what I'm thinking? So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's go here. Hey, we got Albert in the house. What's up, Albert? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. But once again, what I do is I give you the thought process behind the, you know, oh, I think it's going to go up or down. You know, why? That's what's going to make you money. There's a lot of people in this space, a lot of people. What they'll do is they'll spend 15, 20 minutes explaining what already happened. Listen to that. They spend 15, 20 minutes explaining what already happened, how you should have entered on the value area low, how you could have shorted here at the value area high, how you could have made whatever at your PLC, how you should have entered when it broke this, you know, moving average, how you, I call it the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda syndrome. We could have done this, we should have done this, and this is what you should have done if you follow me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you were literally spending 15, 20 minutes telling me what already happened. I don't care what already happened. I want to know what's going to possibly happen, because again, nobody knows what's going to happen. And if you're watching a mentor that says that it will do this because of this, be careful. Be careful, because nobody knows. Man, the price is going to come down to the value area low because it broke the PLC. It was up here at the value area high and it broke the PLC. It's going here. No. It has a higher likelihood to go here, but it's not going there 100% because it could find support somewhere else and boom. And now you just got liquidated. So be very careful with who you watch. And sometimes even the really good ones, they may slip on their verbiage. But for me, I'm very particular on the verbiage I use because I know that there's a lot of people who could potentially, you know, take it for, you know, oh, set in stone, that's it's gonna do this. No, we never know. Now, what I do on this channel, in case you're new, I don't spend 15, 20 minutes on what already happened, how we could have made money. I talk about the chance of us making money right now. Granted, this is never financial advice. This is always for entertainment purposes. And I show you the thought process and why I'm thinking. Now, the explanation that I'm going to give on Bitcoin does not only apply to Bitcoin, but it applies to every single coin, whether it's crypto or stocks. So I want you all to know that. All right. Let's see here. Meet Damien says, hey, Joe, catching the first few minutes of the stream before I go to the beach. Ooh, man, lucky you. Man, you've been on your vacation forever now. What's going on here? But thank you, Meet Damien. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for smashing the like. We'll share out Meet Damien's information in just a moment. But if there's an admin in here, please put Meet Damien's YouTube on. Of course, Meet Damien's another YouTuber who does crypto and the markets, the stock markets. And I really like his overall thought process on the market. I really like how he does the macro. And then, you know, if you want, you can go into like the 4 hour, the 1 hour. But that's one thing I really love, because there's a lot of people I've seen and like they automatically they're in the 5 minute and then the 3 minute. And then it's like, whoa, wait, like what's the bigger picture? I don't just want to trade today or you know, a few hours. I want to see, hopefully it can turn into a swing trade. Here, Edgar says, took a break from crypto, easing in now. Well, I'll tell you what, Edgar, you are coming in at the right time. Now, granted, could we still have chop? Sure, why not? Oh, and I think it's going to come up. Give you a heads up. But I do think that right now is the best time, and we're really close. And so close. Right now, it's the last shakeout. The last shakeout, in my opinion. We could have another shakeout. I don't know. Nobody knows. But in my opinion, like every shakeout that we get, it just brings us that much closer to these really nice gains. Now, we're only going to have these really nice gains for about 3 months, which really sucks. Really sucks. But let's make the most of it. And this is why in my group, I'm telling and reminding everybody, trade with very little. Use only a 1% for your risk management. So that when the market does move, you know, let's just say they were trading with 5%, 10%, 15% of their whole portfolio. They're risking that. And they've lost several times. And now they only have 4% of their portfolio left. And now the market moves. Well, now, yeah, they're getting great gains. But there's no money in there. However, if you're risking 1% and you're winning, you're losing, you know, let's go back and forth. And then, you know, the market really takes off. And now it's like, okay, we can go hard now. 5% risk management. So you're willing to risk 5% of your portfolio. It doesn't mean you're trading with only 5%. It means you're risking 5. So let's, for example, you had $100. You're risking $5 of that 100. So if you lose, you only lose $5 versus losing $20. $30. Can't lose too many trades. So just give you a heads up, man. That time will come. We're just waiting. Let's see here. Gonna try to do a TikTok live stream from 6:30 on my phone. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, so of course he does TikTok and YouTube, but let's see, then do a YouTube stream 6:30 to 7. Okay, so it's gonna start at 6 for TikTok. Finish at 6:30 and then go at 6:30 to 7 on YouTube. Very cool. Very nice. 2-week vacation. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and here. And let's do Meet Damien's page. That way I don't forget. Because I might forget. We have other YouTubers in here and then I don't forget. Like Road Dog, Porky. But if they don't come in, not a problem, because we're doing this right now. This one is Meet Damien. So he does have a TikTok. So definitely follow him on TikTok and all that fun stuff. But here's Meet Damien, and his numbers are coming up. So thank you guys. His numbers are coming up. He's doing really well on TikTok, and he's starting to try to get his YouTube count up as well. So let's help him out. All right. And definitely follow him, all the good stuff. Okay. So I do think the price is going to come up. Why? Well, because we had this dump. It's about 1.5% from this move. Came down, and now I think it's gonna eat there. So there's a few different things. Let's backtrack. Now, what I do every day, we update this. This was my thought process when we were, I believe, here. Do I have another one before that? Yes. So this is my thought process. Let's go ahead and hide this one. Okay. So this was my thought process. I believe it was yesterday. Yesterday, the price was, I think, coming up here. And I said, and again, you can verify all this. This is at the very beginning of the show. If you have any questions, guys, again, ask. If you have any coins you want me to do, ask. If not, we'll do this for about 10 more minutes. Like I said, I have an extremely busy day today. I have to go to Walmart for one. I have 2 appointments. I wouldn't say appointments, but I need to get my internet to my new place, and I procrastinated a lot. I should have done this like a week ago. So it might be, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 days of no internet, but we'll see. Because I got to be here on the 9th, and they may not be able to go over there till maybe like the 12th or 13th. I don't know. I got to go there. They sent me a thing for me to fill out online, but I don't want to, if I don't have to, I don't want to put my driver's license on the computer, put my social, typing it in, doing my, what else did they want? They wanted something else. I don't want to do that stuff. Not on my computer, not if I don't have to. So I'll just drive over there, because I got to go over there anyway. I'll just drive over there and go to their office. But I don't like doing that stuff on the computer. I really don't. Now, is my computer probably more secure than theirs? Probably. But because I'm in crypto, I'm a huge target. So I don't, if they want to take my $14, they can. They can. But, you know, joke's on them. Joke's on them if they try to get me. But still, it's just the principle of the matter. Hey, we got Alexander G in the house. What's up, Alexander G? Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. All right. So here's my thought process. Price was here. I think it was coming up. And I drew this level right here. I said, what we don't want to do is we don't want to break this. Now, granted, there's a really high chance that we will, because we've gone nothing but up. So if we break down, and notice I didn't even do one going up. I want y'all to pick up on that. Again, I don't talk about what already happened and how you could have made money. I talk about my thought process. We do a follow-up on the thought process. That's what I do. So here, we broke it. I'm thinking, I don't think we're going to go up and up and up. I don't think that. I think we're going to come up and then come down and break this level. So here I drew the level, and I said, more than likely, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Price might come down, hopefully bounce here, come up, come down, you know, do a lower high, which is fine. Everybody freaks out on that. And then come up. If that doesn't happen, then we're looking at potentially coming down here to the 0.5 and then coming up. But if it breaks below the 0.5, this is when I get really worried, because now we have a much higher chance that when it comes up, it may create a lower high, but this time break the new low and then continue doing lower highs and lower lows, breaking the lows. This is my thought process, to where once we break the 618, we could be attacking this liquidity. Now, granted, notice what I said. No, not what I said, I apologize. Notice what my thought process was. I didn't say, look guys, it came down here for this liquidity. You should have been in the trade because you should know better. And this is what I do. And you know how I do my stuff. Here we had an entry. Let's just do something silly. Now, this is not a setup, but this is what they do. And I don't do this. And then we have one right here. Nope, dang it. Was it this one? Nope. Nope, this one. Yeah, I don't use this, as you can tell. This right here. Dumb. And then one more time. So this is what they do. Anybody can do this. Letting you know right now, anybody can do this. This is what takes skill, in my opinion. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but anybody can do this right here. You know, you enter the trade, you know, price it up here, and if it comes down, and then you enter, but let's just say, as soon, because you put a lower entry, you get stopped out, boom, you're done. And then it goes up, it's like, oh man, I missed the move. I was in it, but I got stopped out right away. Or, let's say it goes up, and it does something like this, where it comes down, you enter the trade, and then you get stopped out. Then it goes up, but because of this right here, you enter the trade because it's coming up and it does this, and then it does this. And then now you get stopped out, but you know, as it comes up, now you enter again, and then now you win. Like this, to me, anybody can do this. This is what you want, in my opinion. I mean, I could be completely wrong. You could want this stuff right here and have a group that does, you know, nothing but cheerleading. But this right here is my thought process. Now, with that being said, I'll hide this. Okay. So now when the price did come up here, before it broke down, when it came up here, I made a video for the VIP group and also for the, I believe, YouTube members. I shared this one with them. So if you're a YouTube member, you have access to some of the videos for the VIP group, but the VIP group gets updates as needed. So when the price came up here, before the breakdown, I informed the group again. So, all right, you know, if we continue this upward momentum, and again, all this can be verified from the VIP members and also the YouTube members. I said, you know, we could come up here. Hopefully we get this trend line finding support or rejection rather, then coming down, then doing this number, you know, coming down to this. I would like to see a nice healthy retracement to this area. And this is my decision point before it potentially goes up or down. However, I also mentioned this in the video, you know, this doesn't mean that we have to come up. If we do come down, we're still looking for this. We're looking for this idea. Now, let's go and take this off. Take this off. Now, this is the update to the thought process. Go behind this and this. So this is the update that I did for the group of, let's see here. I believe, I think I did this one last, no, it had to have been, I do so many videos as far as update videos that I forget. Oh no, this one was done this morning. This one was done this morning. And this is just basically just teaching. And then this is just teaching too. Yeah, this part right here was just teaching in reference to this, you know, saying that we came down here and then we now have to look at potentially, and I do a lot of teaching, guys, a lot of teaching, a lot of thought process. For those of you who are not in my group, you're missing out. You really are. If you can't afford it, not a problem. Join me every single day and I will show you all this. And I do show you. There's no question that you can ask me. Well, I can't answer that. That's only in the VIP. Or if you want to learn more, join my VIP. I will show you how to trade. Nah, man, I don't do that stuff. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. All these other mentors out here, they are getting rich off of their people by a lot because they want to know the secrets. They want to know, you know, how did you see that? How did you know it was going to go there? Well, join my group and I'll show you because I really want to help. Really? For me, I want to help. And because I want to help, I show you for free. For free. And then if you want access to me almost 24/7, join my group. Join the YouTube members at least minimum, because that's going to give you some of these videos that I do for the VIP. All right, moving on. But yeah, so here, this is what I'm looking at. I'm thinking, and the price was right here too. Price was right here. And I actually got into a long. But coming up, we might get rejected on the 618, possible. But what we're looking for is what happens after it retraces. And we wanted to retrace, but are we going to attack this level to continue attacking the levels to the top? Or are we just going to roll over and continue this liquidity hunt? I don't know. I have to wait. I have to wait and see. I have to wait and see. All right. Let's see here, guys. I don't see any questions, so we'll probably wrap this up in just a few minutes. So let's go and put the timer on. I think 4 minutes is fine. That'll give enough time for people to join in or to do whatever, ask questions or what have you. But just to let you know, today I got to go to Walmart because they forgot an item. I know, dilemmas. Then I had to go to an appointment that I got to definitely take care of that. Then I have another, I call it an appointment, but it's going to the internet place for the new place. So hopefully I can get internet in a few days. Hopefully I'm not without internet. Now, if I am without internet, I'll still be in contact with my group, of course, because I got my phone. So that'll be good. I just won't be able to do live streams. And it's funny, they wanted to charge me like $130 a month for, I wrote it down, $130 a month for 200 download speed. I was like, what? And this other place wanted to charge me $100 a month for 25 megabits download speed. I was like, what? I was looking into Starlink. But I found that there's another provider in the place where it'll be roughly about $90. So it's only like $10 more than here. And the speed, the download is not as much. However, it's better than, you know, forking out a bunch of money. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta have good internet. Can we look at Casper? Yeah, definitely, man. Hey, little Casper. I haven't seen you in a bit. Happy you're here, man. Happy you're here. All right, so we were looking at AMP, and AMP is coming down. I really thought it was going to start going right now. This one was given to us right here, and that very first day, it went up 16%. This is an area that I'm looking for a bounce. If it breaks below, this is our last area of hope. And if it doesn't break above this, then there's a really good chance it's going to go down a lot. That's AMP. Let's see here. Magic. What's Magic? Oh, Magic, the alert went off. Let's go to Caspa. Caspa, Blowfin. Okay. So we're looking at this way over here. And our thought process, very important. So what I like doing is I like seeing what my thought process was and seeing if it played out. If so, great. If not, why? This is one thing I love to do. And this is what I do on my losing trades, especially. Why did, oh man, my stop loss was too tight, or I moved up my stop loss just a little bit too much. I needed to give it a little bit more room to breathe. However, let's just say I left the stop loss where it was at instead of moving it up and the price came down. It could have, because I don't know, it could have gone for this stop loss. So I saved money by having the stop loss up here. However, that's only in hindsight after the fact, because if it taps this, gets stops out, and then runs, now your thought process is like, oh man, I shouldn't have moved my stop loss. But if it hits this bottom one, you're, oh man, I'm so glad I put my stop loss. So again, we don't know what's going to happen. All right. So here, my thought process alert is here. The 1 hour time frame must close above this as long as the alert gets triggered first. 1 hour kind of close above this level, we enter the trade. I'm thinking that when the price was here, I'm thinking we may come up to come down to go up. Here, the price did go up to this around area, come down. I was looking for a bounce here, but it did come back to do a double bottom or a W. And then of course it broke out doing this number. Then we were looking at it over here. And now there's one of two things that can happen. One, it can go down or it can go up. Everybody knows that, right? Or sideways. Here, if we do a rollover, go 1 hour time frame. If we do, where is it? Double click. Okay. If we do, nope, that's not what I'm looking at. So the next time we looked at it was right here. So if we do a rollover, you know, more than likely, it's just going to keep on rolling over, breaking these lows. However, my plan A, so here's another part where I differ from a lot of other people who give you, oh, we can go up or down. If it does this, it'll do this, or maybe do this. If it does this, then it'll do this. Okay, but what do you think? Do you think it's going up or down? Like I could just flip a quarter. Here, I'm saying I think it's going to go up. And you know what it needs to do is the right now at this moment, we were at the decision point. Is it going to roll over to take out this low, or is it going to start going and attacking these? Well, it comes down a little bit lower and then it starts fighting, boom, breaks out, comes back down, boom, breaks out of this level as well. So here's a level it broke, here's a level it broke, and then now it ran. So that's what that was over there. Now let's look at the current price action. Where are we at? So here was another thought process. I'm thinking we're gonna go up, and we didn't. Here I'm thinking we're gonna go up, stop loss here, boom, and we got stopped out. Ooh. All right. So here was our next thought process. And here, oh, this is for a short. Yeah, it's for a short right here. So and at this time, the market's not looking great. And for whatever reason, I thought it was going to come up, just maybe because it came down, or maybe there was divergence somewhere. I'm not even looking for divergence right now, but I'm thinking it's going to go up to about here. I don't know. Then as it comes down, we enter a short. Once it breaks this level, we add to our short. Or this is aggressive entry, yellow. This is safer entry, white. And right now, because the market looks like potentially it might get better, let's just kind of zoom out. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Let's hide all this crapperoonie. Let's hide all of this crapperoonie. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's just look at this. Okay. So lower highs, got it. Starting to maybe possibly curve. Got this nice looking rounded shape. We do have a bullish divergence, and there's bullish divergence on most of these coins on the daily. Give you a heads up. Oh my gosh, bullish divergence, let's go. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Good stuff. All right. Let's see here. I'm liking this. Let's go to a 4-hour. We have bearish divergence. Oh man. We have a high, green, and a higher high. We have a high, but then a lower high. Oh man. However, the bearish divergence may have played out already. We don't know. Because if it continues going down, well, then you can say, well, the bearish divergence is still playing out. However, if it bounces, well, the bearish divergence stopped. Oh. So my question to anybody who trades divergence, how much divergence, how much move are you looking at? That's why I don't trade divergence. Because it could be a 2% move or a 22% move. Once it finds support, it'll reverse. Once it finds resistance, it will reverse, more than likely. Anyway, that's another story. All right, moving on. Moving on. My mentor does divergence, Joe. Well, good. I'm glad. I show you how to actually trade. I show you how to I show you the way I trade. I'll put it that way. So here we had this really strong level. We don't want this level being broken. Don't want this level being broken. Now, for me, to say what I say, I've done thousands upon thousands upon thousands of either trades or charts. So I can literally show you areas where divergence didn't work, or where divergence, whether it's the same time frame, because I've done this before when I first started doing, because I thought divergence was going to be my golden goose. I'm going 4-hour time frame divergence. I even measured the amount of the move for the divergence, and I was so dumb. I wasted so much time. So I based it off of the hours or the time frame. I based it off of the size of the divergence. I based it off of the length of the divergence. I had so many different variables. It took me a few months. And what I realized after all that time, divergence will play out until it's done. It'll continue until it's done. It'll reverse until it's done. We don't know how much divergence percentage of the move we're going to get because we are trading with people. People are impulsive. Like they oh my gosh, it's dropping, let me just sell it. Or, oh, it's moving, let me buy it. So give you a heads up. All right. Let's see here. Go on the list, checking the chats. Checking the chats. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's definitely special like, guys. Definitely special like. It does help support the channel. What day in the month do you guys get paid from your job in US? It depends on the job. Some of them, they get paid on the 1st and the 15th if they're government. But normally, people get paid every week, normally on Fridays. Some places pay every 2 weeks, normally on Fridays. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get Dash. Let's look at Dash for Mr. CCM. I was gonna wear my hat again, CCM Dash. I have it in my box. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I wore my hat because I was having a bad hair day. No, just real messy because I was doing a bunch of stuff. But this is my CCM hat, and appreciate you, man. Thank you for the hats. Let's see here. Divergence as a confluence, at key levels is good in my honest opinion. Yeah. Now, for me, for divergence, who's gonna make me start? For divergence, it just makes sense. I mean, if you just like break it down to the very simple thought process, which that's all I have, simple thought process. What goes up will come down. It will. It has to. At some point, it has to. What goes down will come up. It has to. Unless it's a rug. At some point, it has to come up. Once again, unless it's a rug. So regardless if right here, there's divergence, which more than likely there would be because this is an impulsive move. It's a fast move. Whenever, and mark my words, guys, whenever there is a fast move, you can bet the farm that there is divergence. Now you just got to look for it. It's on the daily. It's on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 3 minute, the 7 minute. Like, where's your divergence? You're going to find it if you look because it's a fast move. So that's my thought process on divergence. And again, I spent months. I thought that was going to be my golden goose. No. So do I think it's going to come down here? Sure. Why? Well, 1, it went up. 2, maybe there's a resistance level right here. 3, I see wicks right here. Oh yeah, and there's divergence. I don't trade divergence. I see it, and even okay. So here's the thing too. So this is why I'm different in my opinion than a bunch of these other people who either claim to be gurus or whatever. You can have bearish divergence where the price is going to come down, but if you're in a bullish segment of the market or mini segment of the market where everything's just great, I will enter the trade on a bearish signal according to how other people trade. And I enter the trade, and I even tell my group too, hey guys, there's bearish divergence on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minutes on the MACD. There's also, whatever pattern or whatever that's bearish. I'm entering now. And what I'm thinking is going to happen is going to go up and then come down. Why? Because of the bearishness? No, because it broke a level or whatever it did. I'm entering the trade, and then now it comes down. And now people, oh, you see, Joe, I told you the bearish divergence or the RSI needed to cool off, or it was whatever. And then it comes up. Now they're buying here. I bought here. So give you a heads up. But that's what I do. That's what I do. Let's see here. Going on the list. But yeah, so for me, like I give you the reality. Now, if you have an open mind and you can absorb the information that I'm giving you, you're going to do great. However, if you have blinders on, you're like, no, my mentor said X, Y, and Z. That's all I'm doing. He's very successful. He has 2 mansions. He has 15 Rolexes. He has Bugatti. He has all these cars. He knows what he's doing. Does he really? Or does he just show you the lifestyle that you want? So you pay him because you're thinking, hey, he's a great trader, but he's only making that money from the appearance that he made that money from trading. Or is there a word missing from how he made the money? Did he make the money from trading, or did he make the money from his trading group? Yeah. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. The trading group. It's no secret. No secret. They all make it from the trading group. I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. All right. Let's see here. So right now it did come up. Right now it is in a perfect area to bounce. Absolutely perfect area. Let's zoom in here really quick. Joe, I thought you said you were going to go in 4 minutes. I don't want to do all those errands. There, I said it. Said it. And what? All right, moving on. If we do a favorite trade from the absolute low to the high, we can see that this area is so perfect for a bounce. Does it mean that it will? No. Just we have a high chance. Because, well, we came right here where there was a lot of orders. This is also inside the golden pocket. We may be bouncing right here. Right now I'm looking at to just see if there's anything I can see. We have divergence. We have divergence. However, the divergence may have already played out. Now, again, if you have an open mind, you can absorb the stuff that I'm saying. If you don't and you have blinders on, it's going to be very difficult. It really is. My mentor, I love him and I worship him and blah, blah, blah. It's great, man. When you get wrecked, come to me. I'll show you this stuff for free. I'll give you a heads up. Joe, you talking trash? Not really. Speaking the truth. Speaking the truth. But Joe, how come you're not living in a big old house and how come you're having to move and blah, blah? Because I make my money from trading, not from a group. Now, do I have a group? Yeah. But you don't need to learn. You don't need to join my group to learn how to trade. You'll learn faster, of course. But you join my group for access to me. Like, I'm not getting rich off of the people I'm trying to help. So that's the reason I don't have a big old house and a car and Rolexes and whatever, because I'm actually trying to help. I'm trying to make a difference. That's what I do. All right, moving on. Moving on. So right now, I don't want it to break below the 618. I really, really don't. Let's see here. So you're looking to DC into Dash tomorrow? Okay. We're going to check that out. Errands. Procrastination is key. I hate errands, man. I hate them. I was doing a bunch of stuff this morning. So I got to take another shower for one. So I got to take another shower. Go to Walmart. Walmart will be like 5 minutes. Then my first appointment will be like 15 minutes. Then the next place, it's an hour drive. And that maybe take like an hour. And then from there, go to the house since I'm right there. Spend like maybe 2 hours just doing some unpacking. I cleaned 95% of the kitchen last time. There's only 5% more. I found the mice nest, so I gotta clean that. But I don't want to do it though. Yeah, and just it's gonna be like that, man. And it sucks. It really does. You know, getting help, just taking a shower. And here's the thing, guys. This proves my point. This proves my point to the T. I am grateful for everything I can do. Everything. Being able to talk, to see, to hear, to taste, to have motor skills, be able to walk, from here to wherever, the kitchen, the restroom, whatever, be able to grab this bottle, have the motor skills to, and the strength to twist and drink, being able to swallow without having complications of coughing and getting pneumonia and having to go to a nursing home and everything else. I am so grateful for everything because I know I've seen it. I'm a registered nurse. Not just because I'm a registered nurse, but I've seen this stuff, man. I've seen this in the nursing homes where I would have to help somebody eat and then watch them chew and then see if they had difficulty swallowing. So yeah, and getting help, like taking a shower and just maybe moving, putting on clothes or just anything. Like, one, as men, we don't like asking for help. Women, man, they ask for help just to, can you open this pack of bubble gum? I mean, they'll ask for help for anything. They really will. And us men, like, we just want to be chivalrous, chivalrous. So if we see them having difficulty with the bubble gum, we'll ask them, hey, you need help with that? No, I got it. And then, well, they don't, and they eventually give it to us, or they don't get the bubble gum. Sometimes, I don't know, depending on the person. All right, moving on. Let's see here. But yeah, so for me, man, I'm grateful I get out of bed every day. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for everything that I have. Clothes on my back, food in my belly. Sometimes not a lot of food in my belly, but it's just very, very grateful. And I recommend everybody do the same thing. You believe in God, great. If not, thank whoever. But man, it could always get worse. For example, can you do TA time, please? Can you TA time, please? I don't know what that means. Can you TA time, please? Oh, the coin time? Yeah, and Jesse, good for you, man. Good for you. I'm very happy that you're grateful with it's like, we don't like asking for help. We really don't. But man, it could have been so much worse, Jesse. Like, you could have had your leg amputated. Thank God that did not happen. You could have had brain issues, brain damage. What you're going through, it sucks. Oh my gosh, does it suck? But time is a coin. Okay, TA on time. Okay, yeah, definitely. See here. Chrono Tech, yes. Man, I need complete sentences. So I think we're gonna do dash next, and these are gonna be faster, and then time, and then chrono. Is that Chrome? I mean, is that Crow? I don't know what you're saying, man. I could have also broke my neck and died, yeah. Yeah, so Jackson, complete sentences, please. And ticker name. I don't know if that's a ticker, CHRONO. I don't know if that's a ticker. All right. And when Jason does that one, we will continue the show. All right, moving on. Joe, focus. Joe, you procrastinated so much, it's already the end of the show. Dang it. Dang it to heck. All right. It needs to bounce here. Like literally right where it's at. If not, here. If it goes any lower, I'm afraid. Okay, thank you, Jesse. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. And then Jackson, if you can also help us out with that. So 15-minute time frame. I don't like that it's giving up so easy right here. I would have liked to have seen it come up here and then come down. Right now it's looking really, really weak. Okay, so what would I do in this instance? Well, depends on your risk management. If you're a very high, no, I wouldn't say very high. If you're a higher risk, oh, look at that, 2%, man, get out of here. Man, Joe, you're talking for all this stuff right here. Good Lord. Sorry I wasted everybody's time. I didn't realize this was only 8% stop loss. Stop loss at 0.07899. Enter right now. Not financial advice. Enter right now. And this one, we'll do it as a yellow, which is more aggressive. We'll do a yellow. And right, what I'm thinking is the price could do one of two things, but either way, you know, it could come up to here, to this levels, then possibly come down, maybe back down in here, before potentially going up. Now, if it does go down, I think that it will just get this for sure, this area for sure, come down in here. I'm thinking maybe about 2 here. And then boop, 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 like that. Now, if we get stopped out, then on the bigger picture, more than likely what's happening is it might, let's just say it comes all the way down and we'll do dotted lines. That way it's just a continuation of this kind of thought process. But then it does something like this. It comes down and then comes up and then now continues this lower low, lower high. Possible. But I don't know. I don't think about, let me take this off. That way there's no confusion. I think we're going to go up. I could be wrong. That's what I think. Okay. Moving on. So the next one's going to be fast. We're looking for Dash. See about DCAing tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Okay. Let's see here. Dash. DCA. Oh, yes. Shoot, I DCA today if you could. Like, definitely, if you have the money today, I would DCA right now. Not financial advice. And the reason I'm saying that is because we're down. You know, tomorrow it might do this. And then now you're buying it up here. Now, what you could do if you wanted to, man, that looks good for a DCA and even an entry. Now, granted, we may get rejected off of this and it may come down lower, but I like it. You could do like 50% now and then wait tomorrow. And if it is lower, then great. And if not, well, then you can get it higher. Okay. Jackson, he was asking about Chronotech. I know nothing about Chronotech. That's why you're always asking for full sentences. That's why, yeah. I also had to learn it myself to get full sentences. Yeah. So Jesse was really bad. Oh my gosh. Jesse was so bad. For one, it's a language barrier. He speaks a different language. And for two, I would have to tell him, Jesse, I'm not in your brain. I don't know what you're like. You know what you're talking about because it makes sense to you, but I have no idea. Like, think of me always as the guy who shows up late to the party. And I walk into y'all's conversation and you say, it was green, right? What was, like, one, what are we talking about? What was green? Was I there? I got it. What? It was green, right? I'm lost. So that's whenever you talk or ask questions or whatever, you know, what do you think about Chronotech? Know nothing about it. You know, can you look up Chronotech or just, you know, just do the ticker Chrono, and then I know, oh, okay, you want that. But yeah, man, Jesse was so bad. Jesse, I forgot how bad you were, and how like amazing you are now. Like, because again, it's a complete thought process. It really is. Let's see here. I mean, give full census. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. A million. I cannot remember the last time I was confused by one of your statements. Okay. Now, granted, I have a poor memory. I know how to make money. I know how to read these charts. But man, I forgot about that, Jesse. Oh my gosh. And I would literally spend 15, 20 minutes. Jesse, please, for the love of God. And I even did a couple of prayers too. Oh my gosh, on air. it was bad. But thank you, Jesse, for being here, man. You're the best. Appreciate you. Everybody here's the best. Everybody here's my favorite. Jackson, you're my favorite. Give you a heads up. All right. Right now, I like it. I like it for a DCA. Maybe half now if you have it, and then tomorrow see where it's at. If it's down here, great. Your other half. If it comes up here, fine. You do your other half, but just know you got it down here too. I like it. I like it a lot. And right now it looks like it wants to bounce. Like this would be the perfect area for a bounce. Let's just do our fib retracement. I love doing fibs. The fibs are my friend. Boom. Tapping the 0.5. First it tapped the 382. Great. Lower high, perfect. Here, I would like to have seen it go up, but it came down, attacked this low. And now let's see if it continues doing this. But that's good. Please chart it. TA, technical analysis. Okay, so that's, I'm assuming that's a coin name. So, okay, we'll do it. One, I'm thinking this is a meme coin and I don't like it already. We can make money off of it though. Technical analysis. Okay. So we can do it. All right, so dash is done. Let's go to time. I think you're looking for time. Is that big time? USD. Oh, here it is. Coinbase. Let's go. Let's do Coinbase. So that's Chrono Tech. Okay. Okay. So here, the way you could have done this is you can put, you know, time, and I'll actually put it in the chat. So this is like in the future, like if you want me to follow up on this, you can do it like this: time, and then it's Chrono Tech on Coinbase. And then if you want, you can even add a please and a thank you. So this is in the future, like for this one, and I would love to, you know, to follow up on this one. You know, so every day or every couple of days or whatever, just, you know, ask me. But this is how you would ask: time, Chrono Tech in parentheses, because I know it's different, on Coinbase, please, thank you. Or can you look at, and then you do that. So let me copy this. Copy. Or you can do, can you look at, oh, dang it. But it's, you know, the time. I forgot to do the T. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. So time, Chrono Tech. This is on Coinbase. It was doing nothing. Now, Road Dog, he loves coins like this. For me, not so much. The reason he loves them is because, well, you can buy $5, $10. Next week you get paid, or next day, whatever, $5, $10, $5, $10, $5, $10, $5, $10. And you just keep on doing that, $5, $10, $5, $10, $5, $10, $5. And then, you know, we get some spikes or whatever. And then what happens, and this usually happens sometimes, well, I won't say usually, sometimes, a pump group, whether it's on X, Telegram, Discord, they've been buying all the way, like I was showing you, $5, $10, $5, $10. And so they're slowly stacking up, And then they say, hey guys, we got a great coin for you. The last one we did a 15x. Today, this one, or rather tomorrow, I have a 20xer for you. Get ready. So now everybody's all hyped up. Oh man, 20xer, last one was 14x. Man, it's gonna be amazing. Then post it again, the following day. All right, guys, in 8 hours, I'm gonna give you a setup that's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be amazing. Last time we did 14x, this one, 20x. Get ready. I hope you're ready, guys. And now you're like, oh man, it's gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be so great. And then an hour before the post, guys, be ready. Like my post, retweet, blah, blah. It's gonna go insane. Get ready. And so you're hyped up, man. You got money on the exchange. You're ready to go. 15 minutes. All right, guys, 15 minutes, counting down. Man, you're just hyped. Who's in it with me, guys? Who's in it with me? Yeah, I'm in. And just excitement. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. Then boom, here's the coin. Everybody, market order, guys, market order. You got to market order because the price is just moving too fast. So what do? You put $100 in your market order, boom, it's going up. Put another 100, boom, it's going up. And it just, the excitement, and you just see it going. And then, well, the guy who originally talked about it, or originally was buying all this time before he pumped his own bags, he starts selling. And then it pumps up even more. Guys, don't give up, guys. It went up 3x, it went up 5x. Keep it going. Don't, diamond hands, guys, diamond hands. Last one was 14x. We're barely at 3. Let's go. Market order. Hyping you up again. Boom. And he's laughing all the way to the bank. He's selling. Sells the whole chunk that he bought. Price comes down. Guys, don't worry. This is a retrace. We want this. Now we can buy it at a lower price. Let's freaking go. Tricks a few more people. Boom. Starts coming up. Now it's coming down. He's trying to trick people. Now these people are trying to trick other people. They're trying to say, hey, and I've seen this a lot. I'm not saying that you're doing this, but I've seen this a lot to where now they're going to like different groups, different channels, following different people, and there's, hey, have you checked out this coin? Check it out. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to recoup their money. Believe me, I've done it too. Like, not the whole pump scheme, but I've been the one, what? In an hour? Oh my God, oh, 15 minutes, oh, my money, let me put my money in the thing, okay, oh, wait, here's the coin, okay, boom. Now, okay, so, does this look good? Yes, it does. So, after all that big old speech, I gotta give you all the knowledge, guys, I really do. Why did it pump? Well, more than likely a pump group. Now, can it be sustained? That's the question. So right now, the pump groups may be saying, but look, we have a, it's just ugly. We have a bull pennant. It's going to go to the moon. Here's the measured move, blah, blah, blah. No. You may have your mentor say, look, we have a bull flag. It's going to go to the moon. No. What we have are lower highs and lower lows. That's what we have. Meh. Joe, that's not professional. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna check your stuff just a second. Let's check your stuff. So what we need to do in order for us to even think about entering this trade is it needs to break above 1486. Do I think it'll happen? Maybe not. However, if you want, what I would recommend is set an alert right here. Set an alert right here, and we'll do set alert. I'm not going to set the alert on this, but you would do the set alert and then create, but I'm not going to do it for this. And then what you would want to do is you would want to see the 1 hour candle close above this level that we just mentioned after the alert goes off. So there's a method to this. The alert must go off first. Then you must see candle close above this level. And hopefully what you're seeing is this. Hopefully that's what you're seeing. If you get this, then you can enter the trade. I would not recommend entering the trade because what could happen, it could do this. And then maybe here, and then maybe continue down. Depending on what the coin is. So, give you a heads up. All right. Let me check the chats really quick. Lots of chats. I love it. Okay. Going into this. Thank you. Got it. Hey, Lunar Beaches Crypto in the house. Lunar Beaches Crypto. A great show last night. For those of you who do not know, Lunar Beaches Crypto is going live. And I love it, man, dude. I love your new time. Because what I could do is I could watch you, and then I could go to Road Dog Crypto and Porky. So let's see here. And then there's BC Pork Corp, and then here's Lunar Beaches. So if you're not following Lunar Beaches, I'm sure everybody is, but if you're not, definitely follow him. Really great guy. And with him, again, the thought process, that's the biggest thing. And I've noticed it too. I'm not sure, LBC, if it's just me to where now, you know, when you're looking for green, you see green. When you're looking for circles, you see circles. But I'm not sure if it's that reason or if you've just started doing it. But I'm seeing more of the current thought process. And I love it. I love it, man. I love it. And yesterday, on last night's stream, so if you haven't watch it and make sure to smash the like, leave a comment. But on yesterday's stream, he talked about, and this is what I love too, talked about a loss. In the crypto space, all you hear is, oh, I won this, and look at my percentage, and I made 20 grand on this coin, and that's all you talk about. Or rather, not that's all you talk about, but that's all you hear from these YouTubers. You don't hear the reality of, yes, I won a trade, but I also lost two. And that's what you want to do. So whenever I see somebody who talks about losses, man, the respect level, boom, goes up by a lot. So I'll just kind of give you a heads up. Let's see here, going down the list. Okay, going to the list. Okay. Going to the list. Holy smokes, Jesse pays a lot for health insurance. Here. Going to the list. All right, we're all caught up. Very good. All right, let's see here. Let me bring this up down. Let's see here. So back to this. I mean, I like it. I like that it did its pump and then its retracement. Now we just need to do is break the first high. So hopefully this one will give you a lot of money. How much did it pump? Let's just say if we bought the break of this, which we wouldn't have, I would not have looked at this. Road Dog, man, he loves coins like this. Absolutely loves it. And again, it depends. Like, do you have an extra $20, an extra $100? You can just, you know, throw into this. If so, these can make you a nice amount of money. But if you don't have the money to do that, and every trader is different. And so that's what I talk about a lot in my group, as far as, you know, aggressive traders, safer traders. You know, you may have a lot of money and then, okay, well, this is how much you want to risk. Again, none of this is financial advice. But I'm disappointed. It's only went up 100%. I would think this would be like 300. I mean, still, it's still good though. All right, moving on. Moving on. Holy. Man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, you're very welcome, LBC. Very welcome. Okay, so we did time. And I don't think TA is a ticker. I could be wrong. But I don't think they were asking for this. This one, wow. All right. I don't think that you were asking for this, but I never got a clarification. But, and when I say you, I'm referring to, my memory is really bad, but the one that was asking for time. It was an easy name. Forgot. Jackson. I was gonna say Jesse. No, Jesse is the one I'm talking about. TA was just technical analysis, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing that too. All right, guys. Well, we're actually 13 minutes over our time frame. Let's go another 5 hours because I don't want to do my errands. No, but all right. So we are going to end this with the Scammy Cup in Handy. That is a music video that I have warning people to be very careful with these pattern traders that force patterns, that see a bullish pattern on everything, whether it's a bull flag or a bull pennant. So be very, very careful. Be careful with who you follow. So yesterday, I think it was LBC. He's like, yeah, Joe, what he likes to do. Oh no, it was Porky. Porky's like, or somebody in the comments. Anyway, they said, yeah, he really likes to call out traders or bad traders. I forget what he said. I said, no, it's not calling them out. It's warning traders, especially new traders, warning traders of the people that are out there that are literally trying to get them. Literally. All right, that's all I got. Let's jam out to this Scammy Cup in Handy. And I do thank you guys very much. Let's see here. Oh, look, it's future time charts. Yes. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to do the Scammy Cup in Handy, and be careful for the people's name that rhymes with scam.
They selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies, showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect, cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold, but where's the proof? They never showed. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots cropped so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings, but without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect, cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that, to show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price, action's the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key, just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect, cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the Scammy Cup and Handy.
That is so funny. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy. And don't ask them questions either, because it's just going to reveal how much they don't know. And this is why I always mention, ask me questions. I want to prove to you that I know what I'm doing. That's how confident I am in my skill set. Now, am I the best? Nope. You know, do I lose? Yep. So here Jackson says, what would be the best approach in your opinion? I'm going to say, walk up to her with confidence, look at her in her eyes, don't shy away, and just let her know that X, Y, and Z. That's what I do. That's what I would recommend. Jackson says, what would be the best approach in your opinion? Well, my best approach would be go to a mechanic. Go to the mechanic, because if you don't know how to replace the heads on the motor, then YouTube videos aren't going to cut it for you. I would say go to a mechanic. Jackson says, what would be the best approach in your opinion? Well, if you don't know how to remove bees from a wall, I would say get a pest control guy, one who specializes in bee removal, because you don't know how large that hive is. You really don't. It could be thousands of bees in there. Jackson says, what could be the best approach in your opinion? Well, if you really want to go into the military, I would recommend that you exercise first, get in shape. That way, when you go to boot camp, you can, you're not going to be as fatigued as you would if you did not have any kind of exercise regimen. So hopefully this proves my point. I need complete sentences, complete thought process. What would be the best approach in your opinion? Best approach to what? I gave you how to, for mechanics. I told you how about the bees. I told you how about females. I told you how about, certain things. Very important. Like, I need to know them. All right. That's all I got, guys. I do thank you so much. We will see you on the next one. I can't procrastinate any longer. I got to go do my stuff. All right. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.